Hello all. In the world of early arrivals, there exists a unique group of babies known as late preterm babies born between 34 weeks and 36 weeks of gestation and early term babies born between 37 weeks and 39 weeks of gestation. They navigate a delicate path towards breastfeeding. While they are fortunate enough to avoid the confines of NICU, their journey presents its own set of challenges. Unlike full-term babies, these babies often struggle to establish breastfeeding. They are left to demand feed, a method where the baby dictates the breastfeeding schedule. However, being little early, they may not demand enough, often preferring to sleep instead. Their sleepy nature can make it difficult for them to follow their own lead. If they don't consume enough milk, they become even sleepier and harder to rouse for feeding. The physical strength and coordination required to effectively nurse at this stage may also pose a challenge for these tiny warriors. These difficulties can have serious consequences like weight loss and jaundice. The mother's milk supply may not be adequately stimulated, or she may lose her hard-earned supply if she was previously pumping in the NICU. It becomes a vicious cycle leading to the use of formula as supplement. This is where a preterm baby's mothers need extensive support. She requires high-quality face-to-face breastfeeding guidance, especially after she gets discharged from the hospital. In the crucial first 48 hours, the mother of these babies are encouraged to hand express after each feed. This practice not only provides extra colostrum to nourish the baby but also helps stimulate the production of full milk supply. If the baby is too sleepy, a cup of colostrum can boost their blood sugar and energize them for feeding. As the mother's milk begins to flow, they can also add pumping sessions if the baby struggles to take enough milk. The supplemental milk can be administered through finger feeding, spoon or open cup. Parents should learn to recognize the subtle cues their babies give when they are hungry, stirring, mouth opening, turning their heads from side to side. These cues evolve over the time, including stretching, moving arms and legs, attempting to bring their hand to their mouth. Crying and agitation are late cues indicating a strong need for nourishment. To ensure successful feeding experience, parents should also learn how to ensure a proper latch. With their smaller mouths, babies of this gestation may find it challenging to latch directly onto the breast. In such cases, nipple shield can be advised for an optimal latch. Weight gain and nappy output should be closely monitored if nipple shields are used because they can hinder in milk transfer. However, once the babies are feeding well with the shields, support can be provided to transition them away from their use. Sometimes, parents may need ongoing support in pumping milk for top-ups or if their babies are not yet fully ready to breastfeed. However, this intense routine should only be temporary intervention as babies typically become more alert, stronger and coordinated over the time. The challenges lie in the fact that each baby is unique. Some may be ready to fully breastfeed at 36 weeks while others may take some more time until they reach 42 weeks and beyond. Parents often continue to supplement and adhere to strict feeding schedules longer than necessary. Once the baby demonstrates adequate weight gain, wakes themselves for feeds before the 3 hours mark, and actively engages during breastfeeding, they can transition to responsive breastfeeding. Expressing gradually becomes phased out as breastfeeding becomes more established. Ideally, each family should be guided by highly qualified professionals like IBCLC. These families deserve specialized breastfeeding support at home upon discharge from the hospital, ensuring they can maximize their baby's intake of precious breast milk. By providing the necessary support and guidance, we can empower these families on their breastfeeding journey and help their babies thrive. Supporting early arrival babies and breastfeeding is very important because every baby's journey deserves the best start.